How are you?
Very fine, thank you. And how are you?
Very good, thank you very much.
Well, I came because I wanted to meet you and discover all the new things that are prepared this season for the guests.
With great pleasure. Please, I'll show you through.
Thank you.
Let's talk about it.
Thank you.
So, what would you like to know?
Well, everything.
Everything?
Everything. First of all, I know that your chef this year got the MOF title, which is amazing.
We're very proud for him, yeah.
Yes, and I'm sure that he prepared very beautiful surprises for the guests, so that's why I'm here. I want you to tell me everything that you have prepared, and it's very nice for the guests.
Sure. So we're gonna try two dishes. One is a very famous one, and another one a classic, I think, from the region. Summer season is the one who suits Arnaud the best because you have everything you could ask for. Everything is ripe, everything is in colors, everything is just ready from the sea, from the mountains. So great dishes to show you, definitely.
And for dessert?
Dessert a surprise.
Okay.
But it's a good one.
Perfect.
Brilliant. Shall we start? So let's start talking about it. I said summer season is really the best and the one suits Arnaud the best because summer season is here and we can use all the best from the mountains, from the Mediterranean Sea. And this area of Nice does give us a lot of things to work with. So this is one of the perfect examples. So the melon work with so much delicious things in a different way.
Well,
Let's contrast the melon first in all many forms. So you have the melon, as we said, with a roasting infusion. So you have a raw melon, which is infused with a caramelized melon juice. So you're gonna have the sensation eating the raw melon, but with a caramelized taste of it.
I understand. So this is it. This is the first one.
This is the first part.
Okay.
Then, in front of you, you have the sorbet, melon sorbet that we infuse with hyssop.
Okay.
Delicious and fantastic herbs flower from the mountain, which looks like lavender but tastes like mint flavors. The barbajoan by your side, which is a specialty from Monaco, deep fried ravioli, that will bring a little twist with some lobster claw. And the best of the show, here we are, Alina, for you, is our lobster tail.
Wow.
Smoked with hyssop, also
It's
to
amazing.
get this taste and to bring a delicious contrast with the lobster.
Wow.
And actually, you do have the hyssop, which is this one.
I understand.
So it's
Very beautiful.
once again, as I say, from Arnaud is to use all the best from the region and from the season, which is very important.
By the colors, indeed, this is a summer plate. It's
is.
orange, it represents the sun, melon, it looks already fabulous, and I'm sure the taste is going to overcome.
Definitely, but as I said, Alina, will be a different a twist in your palate. What you expect will be different because I told you about it's gonna be raw melon. I'm sure you ate melon before,
Yes, of course.
but with the roasting melon flavors inside infused with,
And
completely change the aspect and the feeling of it, which is the beauty of the restaurant, what we have to say. As you said, we need to please everyone, every palate. So we need to have this comfortable flavor, something that people will recognize and enjoy, but we also, for Epicurean people, coming to have something very special. And I think to have something simple as lobster and melon, for any people doesn't really make sense. But when you eat it, you're, wow, this is so simple but so perfect. And this is what we want, to make it every dish, every mouth memorable. This is what we want.
amazing.
Perfect. I'll let you enjoy it.
Thank you.
Let me know what you think.
Yes. Okay, let's try.
You see the texture of the lobster, the way it's cooked. It's perfect. And this is the melon. This is what's gonna make it very special.
And let's add a little bit of that amazing
The
sorbet.
melon, yeah. So you should have the texture of the lobster, which should be like, of course, firm
Wow.
but very delicate. Plus the melon bring this sweetness, but with the roasted infusion and the hyssop behind. Have you got this smoky but menthol?
Exactly. The smoky and the sweet And this is so refreshing that adds, well, it's amazing.
And add a bit of sweetness to make it very comfortable, but very seasonal. This is what we want.
Wow.
And the texture of the lobster is...
It is amazing. I will try this one as well.
Of course.
Okay. And this red pigment, it's come from?
It's a lobster coral.
Oh, okay.
That we cook dry and use it as a powder. So it's 100% natural and all used around the lobster. We use absolutely everything.
Amazing.
Combination. Do you feel surprised about the roasting flavors of the melon?
Yes. I think that after you feel the lobster, you feel the melon, then you feel the smoke, then you go back to the ice cream.
This is really nice.
Amazing composition.
Very complete dish. Very simple but super efficient and quite complex when you think about it. Right, Alina, so after the lobster, I want you to try another dish, a classic but a masterpiece from Arnaud. It's a fish, because we are, of course...
We are staying in this area.
In this area, indeed. And this is the red mullet. So, for me, one of the king of the fish we do have in the region. But the truly taste of the red mullet will be, I think, in this plate. Because it has to have a lot of intense flavors, but it has to be really delicate, the way it's cooked. And the flesh is garnished with one of the most classical as well ingredients, but so well worked by Arnaud, is the artichoke. Artichoke bagel, so slow cooked, deglazed with white wine, then slow cooked for like 2-3 hours, stuffed with the more vegetables. And we're gonna finish the dish with like a fish soup, like reduced down. And a classic way in the Mediterranean Sea is you finish with the liver of the red mullet. So don't be scared. It's just gonna bring more intensity, more pungent flavors, which does go very well with the delicate flesh. So I want you to try. The fish has been grilled first, and then cooked very slowly to keep the flesh very delicate, very moist still.
The smell of the sea, it's already here. So I'm invited to discover the sea by the smell and of course by the description. Now let's see.
You should dive.
Exactly, let's dive into it.
We are very fortunate to work very closely with small fishermen in the area, so the quality of the fish we receive is beyond exceptional. It's fresh, it's firm, has flavors but never too much, of course, and that's very important because with the technique we use to cook them, it's very important.
Wow.
So after the smoky flavor of the lobster, now you have like the grilled. Just bring quite this kind of hint, and of course it's the quality of the flesh and
the
artichoke.
Exactly, it's stuffed and the taste and the smell of the vegetables, it's almost in the same area as the sauce.
That's very important. You have tomato, of course, around, but we use celery. We use as well fennel, which is very important.
This is something interesting that I felt that it was a little bit minty, but not quite. It goes a little bit with celery.
Like the anisey flavors you find in the fennel. But that's why all the dish goes so well together. It's a real Provençal, very southeast of France dish, with the intensity, with the generosity, and same time without forgetting the finesse.
Exactly.
Because people think it's just gonna be like huge, but no, it has to be very delicate in flavors, very fragrant.
Wow. Just amazing.
Just layers of textures.
The fish, it has a much intense smell and it guides you towards the sea, but then the vegetables and the taste is very refined.
All about the Chèvre d'Or, you know, it's the contrast. Vegetables from the mountain, I mean from the land, of course, very local, and the fish was there.
Just perfect, but very different from what we have tried before. It is indeed a contrast not only between the ingredients and the taste for the composition of a plate, but also between the plates, all the way remained in the same region, the sea.
Exactly.
And the mountains.
And the mountain. This is where Arnaud got inspired, and this is the magical journey that we are telling to everyone. So now, Alina, we're gonna try one more classic and very local and delicious thing. This is our strawberry soufflé.
Wow.
So not like any strawberry, this is strawberry from Carros, small village by the western side of Nice. So in the valley, got great exposition with sun, is by the Var River, so always a good irrigation. As you can see on top, they are like small but so concentrated in flavor. So I invite you to absolutely dig inside the soufflé and to find the strawberry flavors. You're gonna find some rhubarb, so the perfect contrast with strawberry.
Wow.
Strawberry could be sweet, so rhubarb is gonna bring this natural acidity, natural freshness that you're gonna find. And important to it inside also, on the side, sorry, is the rhubarb sorbet with fresh strawberry from Carros, of course.
Wow.
So as a classic soufflé, you should start now.
Perfect. I'm diving.
Perfect execution by Julien, our pastry chef, is a true talent of using the classic techniques, but always at its best. Julien doesn't like to add too much sugar. That's why the natural sweetness of the strawberry and the freshness, acidity of the rhubarb.
This is amazing. I would have never imagined a rhubarb next to a strawberry in a soufflé that will come to this taste.
It's all about like the natural balance, a bit like Arnaud, Julien does use the seasonal products. You gotta give more sharpness.
So this is a sorbet of
Rhubarb.
rhubarb.
Rhubarb sorbet. So natural acidity with the strawberry. Because the rhubarb you got inside the soufflé, they are poached with strawberry juice. To give more intensity, a better exchange of flavors. And the textures about the soufflé is to be cooked. It has to be like you eat a cloud, but a cloud with texture.
Well, so yes, I don't have enough words to describe the beautiful composition and the contrast of this amazing dessert. That is just as summarish as the other two dishes, and everything in this evening, in this day, actually describe the season, the sea, the mountains, and the experience, the contrast of Chèvre.
This is what we want, is a real journey around us, from Arnaud's cuisine, Julien's dessert, and of course this is our job and our pleasure really to be the guide for you on a daily basis.
I would be glad to come back.
With pleasure, anytime. Please, let me escort you.
Thank you.
This way. Thank you very much, Lena.
Thank you as well.
See you very soon.